Tonight on Masterchef, two students battle it out for their exchange dream. Who will pass and who will fail? Let's find out in today's episode.
In today's cook, you are going to be making a study abroad and exchange meal. There are two key elements to this dish: your academic approval and your exchange transcript. Here are your endorsement conditions. You must follow this recipe to progress to the next semester. You have 6 months on the clock and your time starts now. Hello, good student. What do you have here?
So for my study abroad and exchange dish, I've got my handbook, which will help me to plan my degree. I want to make sure that I have enough space to complete all of my degree elements and exchange on time.
Oh, bellissimo, bellissimo. What are you going to do with your electives?
I was thinking of doing my electives at the start of my degree and then maybe doing a couple of core units on exchange.
Save your electives for exchange. Do a core units before or after. If you must do units for your major, do a selective. Trust me, it'll make your life in the kitchen easier. And remember, you can only do 12 credits towards each major. Got it?
So can I do my capstone or project units instead?
No capstone, no projects.
You know, I'm so glad that the judges are here to help us. That probably means I can't do corporate finance 1 and 2 on exchange, but I can probably use one of my selectives instead, and then use up the rest of my exchange units as my general electives. Yeah, I think I'll go do that.
Hello, a bad student. You already started to cook? Have you read your handbook?
I've flicked through it, so it should be fine.
What are you going to do with your degree?
Well, I'm going to be putting together a marketing major and a Spanish major, accounting, and possibly a finance. And I'm going to finish off my degree with exchange.
It's too much. It's too much. You won't have enough credit.
I know, right? It's going to be epic.
And leaving your exchange for last semester could delay your graduation. You're going to have
I've been waiting for this my whole life. I've got some really great ideas. I know Edinburgh has some great taekwondo and cake decorating programs.
You cannot get the credits for extracurricular activities. You're gonna have to.
It's okay. I can pull it off. I really want to put my own twist to it. The judges say it's ambitious, but I've got it covered.
Students, you need to get your units of study approved before you go to the next round. You've only got a short time before the census date. Your time to apply for academic approval begins now. We've spoken to the students, and they know that they got to get us really detailed unit outlines. I'm not gonna be happy with a screenshot or a couple of sentences. A bad student there. What have you got for us?
I just researched drinking age in the UK, and I'm just seeing whether I can fit in a trip to Serbia and Montenegro.
You don't have a lot of time left. Have you sent a unit outline for yoga and meditation?
I'll have time. I might even get my core units approved for exchange. Or maybe even change my major halfway through. It's gonna be epic.
Students, you've only got a few weeks before census. Let's go. A good student. What have you got for us?
I've got 5 of my unit outlines uploaded onto Sydney Student already, but I can't find a detailed outline for one of the subjects I want to study. I think I'm going to have to drop that one and then add in some extra units, just in case the others don't get approved.
Bellissimo, bellissimo. We cannot wait to taste it.
I've checked the information in the outlines, and it has all the information that Sydney University outlines normally have, so I'm feeling pretty good.
Students, your time is up. The last day to enroll is over. We hope that you managed to get all of your units approved. We cannot wait to taste your dishes.
I'm worried. I have dated units that weren't approved. I guess I'll just have to see how it goes. The units that I completed on exchange reflected the brief in their endorsement conditions. I'm sure I did everything right. We'll just have to see how the grading goes.
Students, one of you is going to progress with your bachelor's degree, while one of you will have to stay back another semester because you failed to meet the requirements of the study abroad and exchange dish. A bad student, we were a bit confused with your dish. You should have planned your degree from the start. You also applied for core units and could not find its equivalent on exchange. You also applied for extracurricular activities when we told you you couldn't. On top of that, there were also units in your exchange transcript that weren't in your academic approval. Bad student, we've decided to grade your dish at 12 out of 24 used credits. And because you chose to do exchange in your final semester, you'll be staying back another semester to complete the 12 credits that you have failed.
I blew it. At least I had fun in Serbia and Montenegro. It was epic.
A good student. We love the way that you planned your degree from the get-go. We love the way that you followed the endorsement conditions and got all of your units approved. On top of that, we love the way that you studied your handbook, applied for academic approval early, saved up your electives for exchange, and applied for extra units as backup. A good student, we've decided to grade your dish at 24 out of 24 used credits. This means, a good student, that you'll be progressing to the next semester.
Thank you so much for tuning in this episode of Masterchef. If you would like to receive more information about the show or apply for future seasons, go to www.sydney.edu.au and search up Study Abroad. Bye.